Yeah, it's my bad.
Okay. You on it?
Oh, we in? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bam. Welcome back, everybody, to 118 Season 3, Episode 14, brought to you on Monday, because it's April 16th, 2018 at approximately 6:08 p.m. Central Standard Time. Look, I am one of your hosts. I'm Larry, a.k.a. Blue Man Rule, and I am joined, as usual, by the main Damie, the vaping Victor himself, none other than Mike, a.k.a. Scarfinger, a.k.a. Real Talk. What's up, dog?
What's up, dog? Hey, the latest Scarcasm is not out, right? It's
okay.
not out because I was having issues because it was a live show, and it's all of the things that I would use to convert the show, all of the websites and shit to convert the show. They say it's too long, so they can't, so they won't do it. So I and when I finally get the show up, you realize your boy Chase tried the Real Talk. He tried it.
He tried Real Talk? Nah, son.
He tried it. It did not go well. It did not go well at all.
Well, be clear, it hadn't gone well for me a few times too. You know what I'm saying? But I still get that effort in. Yeah. I find that hilarious though, dog.
But see, y'all don't want me to do it because I would be like all extra. Like I would be doing runs and stuff like Christina Aguilera. Like it's gonna be like, yeah. Like it's gonna be like all over the place. Like, that was my low. Like I would belt that joint.
Right. Oh no, absolutely. Straight
belt. For real. Don't play for me.
And I'm gonna say it again. All right, dog. Man, it's been a minute, dog. So, man, it's been a while. Shout outs to Christophe who's joining us live, sitting up in here, man. Shout outs, appreciate it.
What's up, dog?
Shout outs to Simpson who hit us up like, yo, y'all podcasting? I just sent him the link while you were talking. So just to make sure that he got up in that piece. So he'll probably be in here straight way. But all right, Mike. So let's give you an update on the wedding that went down this weekend, okay?
Okay. Pictures. I saw your pictures.
You saw the pictures?
Okay, so what had happened with the line dances? Like we need to know.
Okay, so listen, y'all gonna be mad, disappointed, not only in your boy. But so my wife, she as we stayed through, the ceremony, the reception, we ate, they cut the cake, we did all of that, right? We spoke to them, we did everything, and then as we were heading out to go get ready to start going dancing. What's up, Slasher?
What's up, Slash?
I'm glad you're here, dog. So as I'm doing that, man, my wife is just continuing to walk toward the car. And I'm like, what are you doing? She was like, let's go. I'm like, baby, I ain't even danced. I ain't shook Nan leg yet. And Nan.
First, second, or third. I ain't shaking
Nan leg. And she was like, no, let's go. She was like, I ain't trying to get out here so you can leave me. So I ain't trying to get out here so you can walk around here and leave me over here by myself. Because you want to go dance and all that.
So earmuffs for the people who don't like cussing.
All right,
that would be the cleanest. Fuck you mean? Out of all of the fuck you means, that would be the cleanest fuck you mean.
Right.
Like, for real. Okay. You can take your earmuffs off now.
Right.
You can take your earmuffs off now. But that's the cleanest one. You got the cleanest, most like for real, like the eyes, everything. Like.
Yeah, man, it's just dog. So I was like, wow, so that's how you gonna do you, boy. Man. So yeah, I was a little disappointed, man. So I can't lie. And then so I was like, all right, cool. It's all right. I know a lot of people who went to the wedding because it's a church deal, right? I'm like, I know a lot of people. I can ask people, did they play the jams? Did they play? So number one, who doesn't know the cha-cha slide is a Casper slide? Like,
it's the same. I mean, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing, right? But we said that, and some people was like, the what? And I'm like, turn it out, doom to the left. And they're like, oh, you mean the cha-cha slide? I'm like, yeah, it's the same thing, but the technical name of the song is the Casper slide. They're like, So
that's what you get. That's what you get for being Mr. Technical. Well,
right.
we gonna call it by his real name. You know, if Mama call it Casper, I'm gonna call it Casper. Right. You know, like that. Like you went full on barbershop on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, coming to America. Mom called him Cassius Clay. I'm gonna call him Cassius. But yeah, man. So here's the thing. They played the original electric slide, but no cha-cha slide. No cha-cha slide. I ain't even want to ask if they did the Dougie. Like, I ain't even gonna propose. I ain't even gonna throw that out there in the ether.
Yeah, Dougie was kind of hit and miss. Like from the jump, Dougie may have been a hit and miss with this particular crowd. I mean, it all depends on the age. It all depends on the age of the participants.
Right. And it was that's the thing. It was varied, right? And so they even had, because like I said, it's a worship direction. Slash they can do the mashed potato. That's cool, man. I mean, it's about 65 years too late. But okay, it's all good, baby. As long as you can do it.
You can do the twist.
You can do the twist. But so yeah, man. So and it was a wide range of people. But listen, again, it's a worship pastor's wedding, dog. They had a shout session. Like in the church with the organ, and they had a live band, they had a shout break. They had a shout break.
I thought shout's supposed to be natural. Like it's supposed to be when the feeling.
But that's the thing, though. So
you can't play in a shout session.
No, it's not that. It's like everybody feeling good. It was a really, really phenomenal wedding. It was a great ceremony. It was fantastic food. One of the ladies who actually sings in the choir, she has a catering shop. She has a catering business, and bruh, food was legit. She's a little bit older than I am. Black woman, grew up with her grandma, so she learned how to cook from her grandma. So her cooking tastes like grandma cooking. Son,
so she got that ancestral seasoning about her. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the there was a Facebook. I don't know if I said it on this show or the other show, or one of the other shows, but they said black people don't measure out our seasonings. Yes. We just put the seasoning on until the spirits of our ancestors say, "Enough, my child."
Right. That's basically how it goes.
I ain't never measured a seasoning in my life. When it's time to put some seasoning on, I know just something in me just knows how to do it.
Hey, we're gonna come back to that point, I promise you, because I got to talk about what like my fitness plan and stuff, and I've changed my nutrition and my workout plan, and I'm gonna come back to that cooking thing in a minute, because I just yes sir. So yeah, man, no cha-cha, bruh, no Dougie for sure, no Dougie. So
if they have a shout sessions, you go ahead and get
you're like you can't hey, like ain't nobody coming in with that. Ain't nobody leaving with that.
Ain't no stanky leg either. Ain't no stanky leg. Yeah, just don't even worry about it. Like you can't even get the what's the song they got, the do the stanky leg, do the stanky leg.
I've only heard it like a couple of times. Yes,
it's I can't even think of the name. Damn, that's gonna bother me, man. But it's what the young people like. The young people will do that. Now the whipping nay song, and I'm like this, bruh. If you ever in your life see me do the whip and the nay,
whip or the nay,
in any way, shape, or form, and I'm gonna look in the camera and I'm gonna say it again. If you ever in your life see my big ass doing a whip and especially a nay, feel free to gather everybody around and slap me to sleep.
You want the full follow through? Is that what you want?
I want full follow through. I want you to Bruce Lee that joint. Don't aim for my face, aim for behind my face. Like I want you to like
follow through, like the one punch, just to keep.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to like get some nunchucks and pretend they're a ping pong ball, like something, like do something. Feel free to knock me out. If you ever see me doing a nay, I mean the whip is not that bad. The nay is what I have the issue with. Like as a grown man, you ain't never. There is no point in my life where I feel like waving my hand while backing up and sashaying side to side.
Right, and
that's not how this is supposed to go. Like, I'm a grown man.
Why are you backing up, Mike? Why are you backing up?
I'm almost 40. I'm a man. I'm almost 40. Like, ain't no way possible.
You went Gundy on it, full Gundy.
Yeah, I went full Gundy because it needs to be said. Like, there's no grown man, like. I know family members that'll get out and do that, and they just like, come on. I'm like, nope, not for your boy.
Son.
Not for your boy. I mean, I'll do the stanky leg. I get my
everybody do a stanky leg. Shoot.
Yeah, I'll do the stanky leg, but the whip is all right, but the nay is what I have the real issue with.
He said, do you miracle whip or do you mayo nay? Look,
neither. Look, I'm not a fan of mayonnaise in any way, shape, or form.
Look, we're gonna come back to the food, but I'm all about that Miracle Whip off top. I tell you that off top, I'm all about that Miracle Whip. But I don't eat it anymore because I have better, healthier alternatives in honey mustard. So just letting you know.
Okay.
But yeah, man. So yeah, bro. So all right, so we need to get into this since we're talking about dances with the names, dog. Top 3. Your top 3 dances. Your top 3 songs that have their own dances. I gotta go with Tootsie Roll. That ain't in my 3. That's number 3.
That ain't in my 3.
Number 2 is probably. Was there a Roger Rabbit song? I mean, I know it was introduced on one.
I don't think so. I don't know about that. Was like really like I'm all about the line dances. I'll line dance.
Me too.
So that's my top 3.
Come on, ride the train. Well, the train.
Yo, so I used to have a dance to go to the train. It had a little bit of Bankhead bounce in it, but like I had that one and
but it wasn't a national thing though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't go to every hood and get that. Okay. See, that was first. Like that was me. All right. So fraternity stuff doesn't count because as alphas, we actually do an alpha train. And so that is actually specific to our fraternity, but it is universal. But that doesn't count. So you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Speaking of alphas, my man Ron Blocker had me do a painting that was black and gold.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. Black and old gold, man. I'm telling you, that's it. I was gonna have you do one black and silver.
It's hard to work with. It's hard to work with when you painting because you ain't really got nowhere to go with it. Like
exactly.
It's just black and gold. Like what are you gonna do with that? I don't know. I'm gonna tell you.
All right.
He had me do that. Are y'all matched up with AKAs?
Yeah, they're our sister sorority. Yeah.
Man, let me tell you. So I did a fantastic AKA painting, right?
Did you?
Because he asked me to do both.
Okay.
So I did both, and they're on Facebook and they're on the gram. I'm gonna start up on the Facebook page. And I'm gonna put it up there, and then I'm gonna sell out of that, like kind of like how I did the cookies. But I ain't got all that straight yet. Let me tell you, boxes are expensive.
Yeah, boxes
are yo, 25 boxes. For me to ship 8x10s and 11x14s, no, they $25 each. And if I want to get 25 boxes, and this is from Amazon, dog. Like this is from Amazon. Now, if I wanted to get 25 boxes in order for me to send 16x20s, $71 for 25 of them jacks.
All right. So what we need to do is you need to find a Sam's in your area. And seriously, you need to find a Walmart. On Tuesday night, Walmart restocks everything. If you go through, because I did this when we were moving. If you go through, it's about 10:30. You go through, closer to 11 too. They'll have all the boxes as they're restocking the aisles. You can say, "Hey, I need some boxes." Get your cart.
Come in, grab your cart. I'm looking for new boxes because I mean, if I'm gonna sell something, like I need it to be presented.
I see what you're saying.
I don't even know how many I'm actually gonna sell, but I mean, I'm giving away 4. So
Right,
we
that's
already
true.
know
That's
that
true. That's true.
right
That's
off the
true.
rip. I'm giving away 4, but
the
I
rip.
was looking at them boxes, and let's be honest, I had a couple of Amazon boxes that them 11 by 14s fit just fine. So I'm gonna do them first. Like those gonna be the first 2. Those gonna be the first 2.
You could do it for the free ones because they ain't pay for it, right? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I know some people who ship in all kinds of different containers, but I'm trying to find like the best way to do it. But that's gonna take some time.
Shipping distribution area once before. We knew someone in the podcasting community who handled shipping distribution, and I think it was for a manga network. And I want to say it was Dragon. No, I can't recall, man. I'll have to go back.
I even went to Uline, and the thing about Uline is, Uline.
Okay. Slasher. There we go.
It's like there's like they got the good prices on the boxes, but they want you to buy like a lot in order to be able to get them. You know what I mean? They want a lot.
Right.
So that's why I went to Amazon and was like, well, these Amazon boxes fit. Let me go Simpson. But I did this AKA painting, right? And it was sweet.
Nice.
And so I made the painting. I took the pictures. Most of the time, the pictures that I've been posting on the gram and Facebook are usually when the paintings are still wet. Like there's a lot of paintings that change over time. And let's just say I left that AKA painting on an unleveled surface.
Oh no, B.
And the green side just crept over. And it was centered. Like I did a green and gold double flip cups. That's when you pour all of the paint in, and then you flip them over. I poured a pearl line in between them, and then but I did like the cups. I did the cups like I did like mostly pink on one side. I put a little bit of green and a little bit of pearl in it, and then I did a mostly, and then I switched it, and then I put the pearl in between, and it was fire. And then the green just crept on over. It crept on over while I was asleep. So, damn. It don't look the same. It still looks nice, but it don't look the same as it did when it was wet. So I'm a little mad at myself for that because I should have moved it somewhere that was more level. And Blue said he froze up. So so we just gonna talk. We just gonna talk painting. I've been getting some suggestions on color suggestions and things like that on the for paintings to do, because I'm doing a painting a day for April, and so far it's going pretty good. Like there's a couple of paintings that I messed up on, but I went and I bought more canvas and more paints and all of that so that I can redo some. Just like yesterday, I tried some paintings. They didn't quite work out well because I did them on black and the colors didn't pop at all. So I just redid them without the black so that the colors could pop, and they came off really well. So I've been doing that and just really trying to get all of this stuff like really straight, because at some point I'm gonna want to sell these. There's a couple that I would really like to hold on to, but not very many. But they're piling up because the more I do them, the more they're getting crazy. Simpson say, are you going to do more with a couple more colors like fuchsia, etc.? I take suggestions. If there's a painting that you want me to do, I will definitely do it. And I think later on, when I start getting more suggestions and I start getting videos out there, because I need to really start recording videos. I'm going to have people not only suggest like color schemes, but also more of how to do it, because there's different ways to do these paintings. I am trying to get my flip cups straight, but mine are not popping the way that a lot of people's are. So I'd rather just pour but like getting people to understand the difference is going to be the hard part, and that's where the videos are going to come in. I've already, did preliminary talks with my girl to have her just record some videos on the phone or something for the time being, and I'm gonna try to get a couple videos out there, and I think it's going to be awesome. I think right now it's still a learning process. I've been doing it for a few months. It's still a learning process. Like I still fail, and it's not as often as I used to. And then like I'm starting to buy better paints, which is the best thing. It's starting to buy some real like artist paints and not just using a bunch of craft paints, which is the cheap joints.
Right.
So I'm just kind of still within the learning process. And the crazy part is like, I'm having like on the gram, more specifically, I'm having a lot of artists like my stuff and follow me on like crazy stuff. Nice. I did one with the Mardi Gras colors, right?
Word. And which are clear, purple and what? Gold?
It's purple, green, and gold, I think.
Okay. All right.
Purple, green, and gold. So because I got the idea from the YouTube video, one of the YouTube videos I watched. Now I watched a lot of YouTube videos to just learn how to do different things. And that's how I got started. Like this whole thing started from a YouTube video my girl was watching. And I said, hey, this is something that we can do. And then I ended up doing it. I ended up keep doing it. You know what I mean? So I tagged her. So I tagged her in it. And I said, I did, this is my version of the painting. I got the idea from so-and-so. And like, she immediately followed me back.
Really?
Like, yeah. And it's cool because like, and then like, I watch her videos, but like, then she posted a picture of her sending out mail and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, you got any videos on how to do that?
Right.
Like, oh, that's your boy. And then she was like, it's on the list. I got you. And I'm like, word up. And then like one of the people that just followed me just randomly, I got like a crazy good idea of how to make my cells pop. And like the cells are like the little splotches of color that are in the main color. So it's not just one solid color. It's the little dots of color from the other colors that come from underneath it. But like I posted a thing and I actually asked her a question because she posted a picture and I said, well, how do you get your cells to pop? And then she gave me like a great idea of using like alcohol. Like I was using silicone like everybody else, but then she gave me the idea of of using alcohol. And that has really helped me out tremendously. And I'm like, I don't know if I might be in a position to like, at some point I might just send her one, just be like, what's your address? I'll send you one because like these wouldn't look as nice. Like the AKA picture, these wouldn't look as nice if I wouldn't have had that help. Right.
That's good, man. That's good. That's cool, man. It's nice when you have a nice supportive community of people out there, right? Kind of.
The artist community is way different from the gaming community. Let me tell you,
it's a lot more love going around out there.
It's so different. Like it's so different. Like if I was to record a YouTube video and even put the YouTube video on like my Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of stuff, man, ain't nothing happening. But I just post a picture of some art and like people like it and they're supportive and I've gotten good suggestions from people and it's just been cool. And I also post them in the Scarcasm Discord. And there's a couple of the suggestions that I got was from the Scarcasm Discord. In fact, the one I'm going to do after this show is over is from the Scarcasm Discord.
Cool, man. Yeah, Scarcasm Discord. It'll be live and popping, man, for sure. So
yeah, you're right. Gamers are filled with haterade.
They are filled with haterade, man. Absolutely.
Very much so.
Well, Mike, maybe this is something we can't hate on. Okay, so we've been talking about cord cutting for a long time, right? We've been talking about getting away from cable subscriptions and things like that. Well, for $5 a month, ESPN's new app will allow you to do just that. I saw this article on Lifehacker I guess it would have been on Saturday, about noon, by Emily Price. And it says it's $5 a month or it's $50 a year. And you can get the live stream content, but it won't be. It says this. Unlike some other streaming solutions that essentially offer live stream content from the traditional channel, ESPN Plus isn't meant to be a replacement for ESPN. That's the name of it, ESPN Plus, right? It's not meant to be a replacement, but a supplement. See, now it's baked into ESPN's traditional app, so I guess you have to have that app, but you can log in and then like subscribe to just ESPN Plus, and I guess kind of get that. But it's the only place you'll be able to watch 30 for 30s from now on.
Word.
Yes.
No more Netflix.
No more Netflix. No, it says the service is also the only place you can watch the 30 for 30 documentary film series, and the platform will be home for a few films that will be exclusive to the service, including The Last Days of Night, which premiered this weekend. You know about Bobby Knight?
Yeah, I don't really want to.
University of Indiana. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But they're saying there's going to be not a lot of crossover between the stuff you get on the channels plus what you get on the app. The app is certifiably unique in that regard. So
I still never watched those OJ Jones. I never got around to it.
Really? I didn't either. I mean, my wife did, so I kind of dropped in while she was watching them, but no, I didn't. It's not my jam. It's like people keep talking about, dang man, you were real bogus for that 12, 15 years ago. I understand, but it was 12, 15 years ago, you know what I mean? So you look at it like, yeah, I understand, but come on, son. Simpson say that OJ Joint is off the chain, though. Says Xfinity dropping the Big Ten here. Oh man, that's rough. The Big Ten network. He's a Big Ten fan as I am as well. So that's rough, man, because that's a lot of sports, especially in that his neck of the woods. But I thought it was interesting, man, to see how the cable is really trying to hold on as much as they can, right? They're really trying to retain people as much as they can, bro. And it's just like, man, if I could just get live sports legally in a consistent, reliable fashion, man, I'd never have to worry about it again.
My only problem right now, because I've been cut the cord. Like I just didn't want to pay for it. It's just certain shows. It's certain shows that I want to watch that I know I cannot get from like the major streaming services, like Netflix and Hulu and such.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm wondering why Netflix. I wonder why Netflix stopped doing the thing that they used to do for Heroes. Because when Heroes was really popping, like they would have an episode and it would be on Netflix the next day. Why did they stop doing that?
Because that's where Hulu came in, was like, we got this, B. We got you.
Okay. And I need to find something. Give me one moment. Hold on.
Okay.
I need to find something because there is an app. I just found it. There's an app called Rabbit.
Yes, I have seen that. I read about that last week.
Yeah, buddy. There's an app called Rabbit, and they brought back it brings back the Netflix parties, dog.
Yes, yeah, and you guys were talking about that too, I think.
Yes. I have used when I was at my cousin's house. My girl and I will watch stuff. There's a plug-in for Chrome for Netflix parties. Right,
I have that installed.
Yeah, it's just called Netflix Party, and it works decently well. But this Rabbit app is supposed to be able to. You're supposed to be able to do this with not just Netflix though.
Oh, word up! That's cool, man. I'd like to do that, man. We might have to get down on some. We might have to get down on some CW, maybe watch some of that Black Lightning.
Bruh,
nah,
bruh.
Black Lightning.
I'm watching a YouTube video right now where the brother who plays Tobias is on Sway. Is on Sway.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Because I didn't know until like 2 weeks ago that he was a rapper.
What?
Yes.
Man, that dude, man, they call him the albino terror. Like, he is a beast on that show, man. He is beast.
Yes. And let me say this. If this Rabbit thing actually works, you know what I really want to see with other people?
What's that?
That Beyonce Coachella joke. Bruh, have you seen the Beyonce Coachella? Bruh. That shit is fantastic. Like, I only watched like the first 20 minutes. It's like an hour and a half.
Right.
Fierce, like Beyonce. She got a marching band. Like for real. The whole thing starts off with a chick with a snare drum. Like, it's real. Like, Beyonce came up with a fictional fraternity / sorority in that joint. It's real. Like, and like, so far, like the performance, like 20 minutes in, the performance is fantastic. Like, she did a Destiny's Child reunion. At some point, Jay-Z showed up because Jay-Z was gonna show up because she can't let that nigga out here. She can't let that nigga out her sight. Like, for real.
If y'all ain't listening to the right time with Bomani, y'all need to get back on it. And if y'all ain't listening to the Dan Levitar show, y'all need to listen to it because Bomani was killing it, talking about what else he gonna do. He done messed up. What he gonna say? No,
she can't let that dude out of her sight, because the whole thing about somebody biting Beyonce, right? Mm-hmm. They found out that the person who bit Beyonce was Sanaa Lathan, because Beyonce was not happy that Sanaa Lathan was getting a little too close to Jay-Z. So Sanaa Lathan, so she kind of bit Beyonce on the face as like a diversion tactic. Was like, no, girl, I was just trying to get to you, chomp.
Right.
I'm crazy, chomp. I'm not trying to steal your man. I'm just crazy, chomp. So like, I'm saying 20 minutes in, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And like, the band that she got is a real marching band. And they used to do a stage show called I think it was called Showtime Live. I never got a chance to see them because they only came to Newport News once, and I ain't had no ducats. I ain't had no ducats to go.
They really tell you whether or not you can do something, don't they?
Yeah, but shout out to three of my favorite band, the Norfolk State Spartan Legion. 3 Spartan Legions are in that band.
Really? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And it's just I mean, like I said, I'm only 20 minutes in right now, and it is fantastic. And I'm not like a super Beyonce fan, but I fox with Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? Like, her music, you know what I mean? Like, Irreplaceable. If you catch me by myself, if I'm in the whip and Irreplaceable come on, I'm singing that junk straight like a broad, and I don't care what nobody say. But I'm only gonna do that when I'm by myself. How you gonna use that term in 2018? Come on, son. See, partywatch. He said, "What about Cardi B?" I really like Cardi B's album. Like, I really like it. It just came out not last Friday, but the Friday before. I've listened to it several times. In fact. The first time I listened to the album, I listened to it on the headphones you gave me.
Nice. Did those headphones sound all right?
Yeah, actually, they held up pretty well. And then like, Howard called me, and I ended up on a phone call for like a half an hour talking to somebody I didn't really want to talk to. So, but the headphones were straight. They were straight. Cool. But yeah, the album is really good, but it's like, like how ESPN got all these little ESPN stuff, and then they got ESPNW for women's stuff. Cardi B's album is Migos W. Like, it's like a Migos album, but for women. And I really like it. There's a couple of songs that are like phenomenal. And then you can tell, and I was talking to my girl about this, you can tell some of those songs she wrote when her now fiance was caught cheating. You can tell she got some of that. Like, she got words. Some of that. She got some words. She ain't really saying like his name. Mm-hmm. But you know that this was written when she was going through that. You know what I'm saying? You know. I love the fact that they don't have any like love anthems. Like, they just do their thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Like, I love the fact that for the most part, a lot of their music is separate from each other. Like they do songs together, but they ain't doing no like something in common. Like, you know, like Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown there. Like they're not going that far. I love the fact that they just they keep it real. They do their songs, and you know, for the most part, their private life is private, with the exception of the fact, you know, she's pregnant. She was just on Saturday Night Live pregnant. And you know, the fact that it came out that he was cheating. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Man.
But yeah, man, the album is really good. And I really enjoy it. And there's a few songs that'll be in my playlist. You know, my New Dudes playlist. I got a New Dudes playlist. It'll be in my New Dudes playlist for quite some time.
I don't know if it's going to I don't know if it's dudes now.
No, just is this the stuff that new dudes pay attention to? Like it's like it's not the music of my era. I call it the new dudes playlist because it's like you know, this is what these new dudes is on.
All right, these new cats. All right, cool. All right, Mike. So I told you we're gonna come back to food, right? So I'm getting in shape for Simpson's wedding, right? I'm trying to lose about 30 pounds for this wedding. So
filling in my invite.
Yeah. He's just hanging on. Wait, no, it's just like
I ain't going. I just want to be invited.
but so I'm sitting here. So I hooked up 2 different plans, right? So for my fitness plan, today I'm using a lot of men's health and men's fitness plans that they have. This one was the man boob elimination workout, right? A lot of chest. And so that's what I'm doing on the fitness side of it, right? But bruh, I was up an hour and a half this morning working on this new nutrition plan, making my food. So let me tell you. So sorry, my dog, he barks every time the front door, and my son comes in through the front door from class. I don't even know why. Anyway, so dog. So I made a frittata this morning, right? Breakfast frittata. They wanted me to use 12 real eggs. I was like, nah, son, I like my cholesterol down. So I used egg whites.
Check them though, because you know there's a recall. Oh,
is it? See,
there's a recall out there for salmonellas.
See. Well, right now I feel good. I had a breakfast frittata. It had turkey meat in it. So it's huge, man. So this is part of the recipe, right? 12 full eggs, or if you're using liquid egg whites, 3 full cups of liquid egg whites, 16 ounces of ground turkey meat, and then salt and pepper and vegetables. Yeah, ground turkey meat. Yeah. So because you're trying to get protein, right? So that's part of this thing, right? It's the 7%. So the food plan that I'm doing is the 7% body fat diet, right? Okay. So it's 8 weeks of bringing this heat.
Okay.
That's it. So I made that, and it makes 4 servings, and it's literally the size of a pizza, like this frittata. It is this. I had to put it in the broiler to brown it up, and I was like, oh, I never used the broil function. That's what that's for. You know what I'm saying? That's what that does. So I made that. And then I had to make these pancakes that they had. So they had yam, apple, almond pancakes. Well, we don't have yams, and I can't eat almond. Well, it was almond butter. So I had sweet potato, apple, sun butter pancakes. And while they were good, they just didn't firm up like a pancake is supposed to. So, you know, after you make something the first time, you're like, I see what I did there. I'm going to do this next time, and I'm going to touch that up. And yeah, bro, but like, I don't understand what it is, but why do people bounce back and forth between, like, if you're going to use something liquid, why don't they use like volumetric measurements, right? They're like, just pour in so many ounces of this. Well, you can use ounces for solids or liquids, right? So I don't know, man. I was just sitting in there confused, and I'm like, man, I am spending an hour and a half in this kitchen in the morning. I was up at 5 o'clock, bro. I was in there prepping food till 6:30.
Damn.
Yeah, man. So it was rough. And then on top of that, the stinking plan that they wanted me to follow is like 3,600 calories. I'm trying to lose weight, not gain weight. So I had to cut some. So I had to cut some stuff out of there, which is fine though, because I'm feeling all right now. But man, I'm telling you, bro, like, so I have frittata for the rest of the week, basically. And then I have pancakes for tomorrow. But I'm going to go in here and make some more of these pancakes. And we're going to make it right. and we're gonna hook it up, man. But yeah, it's just, man, it makes a difference if you steam them or if you boil it or if you put it in the oven and roast it. Like, it all makes a difference. And I'm like, man, so just telling y'all, if you really gonna try to change that stuff, man, give yourself ample time to prep food. Ample time. Yeah. Do it the day before.
Yeah, some people do that meal prep stuff on like Sunday when they know they got the time to do it.
Bruh, I should have did it yesterday.
Don't do it. I
should have done it yesterday. Yeah, it was rough.
We good.
Nah, son. I can't do it. Now, I'll say this, Mike. So, last week was PAX EAST, right? And a lot of people went, but the boys from the OMG Hour, they went as well, and they had a lot of games, man. I'm just gonna touch on a few of them, man, just so people know. We ain't gonna be here very long. You know what I'm saying? But man, they touched on a couple of games, and I put them in order in the way that I'm kind of interested in them, right? So it's this game called Steel Rats, and imagine a game that looks like Shadow Complex, but plays like Ghostrider on a bicycle. You're going from side to side, bike lights up and everything, and it's kind of like a little bit of Trials fusion, but not as hard.
Okay, so this might be hokey, but I'm gonna say it anyway.
All right,
like Road Rats.
Kind. He's stupid, man. Yeah, and like I said, the game was called Steel Rats, but it was one of their favorite games of the show. And if you look at the show notes, I have links to all of the moments in the YouTube videos from their recaps where they mention these games. So you can go in there and actually see gameplay, see them talking about it, all of that stuff, right? But just a lot of small indie stuff out there, man. I have about 5 more. The second one is Antigraviator, which is like Wipeout, basically. Wipeout HD, fast racing, hover track and everything, but it's made by an independent developer. City of Brass. It's made by Bioshock 2 developer, and it's kind of like an Indiana Jones, but Rogue-lite. So if you die, you go back to the start of like that area, not to the start of the whole game, right? But you're kind of going through and fighting, and you're using a whip to battle with the sword. And so you like take the whip and like whip people's legs out from armor, or take the whip and pick up a weapon, then pull it towards you and then throw it at the enemy. So you can do certain things like that. It was pretty interesting. And then they had this one called The Gardens Between, which is time control. It's supposed to be coming out on PC. It's possible it's going to come out on Xbox One. I'm sorry. It's called The Gardens Between. You're just messing with time control, moving people through the environment, kind of like a mix between Super Hot and Braid, something like that. Yeah. So look very interesting. And then the Framed collection, they were talking about playing that. And then man, they stopped at this place called Hot Hand Chicken. They stopped at this place called Hot Hand Chicken. And I can't remember which town it was in, but it is, yeah, dog. They went in and got chicken. They got 10 pieces of chicken per person, and they said it was good though. They said it was love.
No, wait. You trying to convince me? You trying to convince me? They got good chicken in Massachusetts.
Look,
you trying to convince me?
No, so it was in New York. It was in New York. No, it was in It was on their way down. I think it was in a different state. It wasn't Massachusetts, but it's called Hot Hand Chicken.
In New England, like you convinced they said it was pretty good that they got good chicken in New England somewhere. That's not Popeyes or Bojangles or Bohangeles. Or
Bohangeles.
Like for real, like you trying to convince me that New
What was the name of the actual restaurant? I can't remember the name of it, man. Shoot, I clicked on it right now, so maybe it'll come up.
I'm all full of nope.
You like now? You like now, son?
I'm all full of nope. Like no, somebody you gonna have to convince me.
All right, so I'm looking at the video now, and they're getting ready to walk into the building. It is in Pattersonville, and that's where they go into it. And I can't remember the name of the place. It's called something else. I think it's like, I don't know. They're gonna show about Roy Rogers. Roy Rogers is where it is. So you've been to Roy Rogers.
I don't think I've ever seen one. Have I?
Yeah. So anyway, that's they call it hot hand because the dude actually puts on a glove and takes it out as it's steaming hot. And they said they waited in line like 45 minutes to get this chicken, bro. But they said it was worth it. So this is their second time going there, dog. So so people throw down good food, move all over the United States. It's possible there's always one cast who has it going on. Hey, that's true. That's true, man. Simpson say he hate Bojangles. Says Popeyes, yes. He says Roy Rogers got some meat too.
I'm way more of a Popeyes person than a Bojangles person. No matter the situation, except for breakfast.
Oh, okay. You know what people are here, Mike? Raising Cane's. Cane's.
You know what? There's a Raising Cane's, but it's like near like VCU. I think it's all right.
So much. So I mean, here's my thing.
It's cool.
Like I said on the show before, man. You know, my mom spoiled me on fried chicken. I used to have it like at 3 out of the 4 weekends of a month. I would have fried chicken when I was a kid. So guess who doesn't like fried chicken that much now? Me. So
it's understandable. Yeah. You know what? All of the Raising Cane's around here are only in like the area where there's a college. Like there's no like restaurant like out in like away from a college area. So I've had Raising Cane's maybe twice. I thought it was cool. It was cool.
The sauce is what makes Cane's. Like, let's be clear.
Yeah, the sauce was cool.
Yeah, but I that's not for me. That's not for your boy. That's not for your boy. So Simpson, when we come out to Philly, you're gonna have to let me know what's going on. Yeah, and also
Simpson, Philly.
Say what?
When y'all go out to Philly.
Well, what? What? Salty over here, boy, like this chicken. Because
I ain't invited. Not that I'm going, but I ain't invited.
but you just wanted to make sense. No. Simpson has a point. He's like, plus, Jay, you had a roommate making chicken every day, so that's also a factor. That is a valid point. My college roommate made chicken literally every day.
They just put a Zaxby's here, and people are like going gaga over Zaxby's. I tried Zaxby's back home, and it was all right. Like it's not like it ain't nothing special to me. It ain't.
But I guess Zaxby's here too.
Yeah,
special, bro. Run right down the street here, and one right by my job, and I don't go to either.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
right? I'm just like it's the same way with Cane's. It's one right by the job. It's one right by the house. I still don't go. Still don't go.
Yeah,
I don't get it, man.
I don't understand like people who like really love it. But then again, like I know people who like get really tied into like a restaurant. Yeah. People who like get really tied up into like one restaurant and that's all they do. Like my girl, her family loves a place in Newport News called Hot Dog King. When she goes to Newport News, she wants to go to Hot Dog King, and she don't want to go nowhere else but Hot Dog King. And like I'm like, yo, the food here is all right, but it's not like every time I come here I want to go to Hot Dog King kind of good.
It's kind of like you with Cookout though, right? When you think about it, you're like, man, I ain't had to cook out in a while, right?
See,
that's kind of like you, right?
But Cookout is like these days, Cookout is a basically once a week thing for your boy.
Oh, okay. See, well, that's what I'm saying though. I mean, you got your demo, she got hers.
But see, here's the thing about Cookout, right? The best thing about Cookout is around here there's two, and both of the cookouts are near both places where I buy paint supplies.
Oh, so when you go buy paint supplies, you just stop in the Cookout.
Maybe I should go get some Cookout.
Okay, that's what's up. But yeah, man. So. Now, Slasher said they have Popeyes and Billy Sims. So if you guys don't know, Billy Sims was a running back and played at the University of Oklahoma and then went to the NFL. And we have a lot of Billy Sims here as well. And Billy Sims, man, actually makes some decent barbecue. Now, is it the best that I've ever had? No. But Billy Sims is pretty good.
Okay.
So yeah. But I think you never heard of Billy Sims? Well, you're not much of a sports guy either. So I'm not mad at you. But Mike, all right, man, let's get into what you've been consuming, bro. I know you've been painting, but you've been playing anything? Because I've been playing stuff. You still killing them on the floor twice? Is that what you're doing?
I've now gotten up to killing them on the floor twice on the Xbox, and because I'm just trying to level up characters so that I can not be on normal. Because they don't have it easy, it's just normal. So, but like since I already know how to play, like it's been like. I just take a brand new character in the endless mode, and like next thing I know, it's just, I'm
saying you go to town, basically.
Yeah, it's just I take a new character in the endless mode, and I get my levels up. So I started off SWAT. I'm leveling up my Firebug now. I'm just trying to get him to 15 because 15 I can hold my own pretty much.
Okay.
But then I'm gonna try something new on the Xbox. I tried a couple of other things and it didn't go very well, so I'm like, I need to find a new third. I might try to do like a healer type class, or I might do the support. I want to do something to whereas I'm really helping out my team. In the support class, like you once around, you can get more ammo from him.
Okay, word up.
But the drawback is when you're the support, your main weapon, your main class weapons are all shotguns. Okay, he fell out again. Okay. When you're playing support, all of your main weapons are shotguns. So that's the only drawback. But some of those shotguns, for real, especially shotguns that have a drum or a clip, you can put some heat on some bullets, and especially the double barrel. The double barrel is like, for real. He said, "Blue dropping out like an inner city kid." Indeed. The double barrel shotgun, like if you're playing Killing Floor and you're not getting a whole bunch of money, go into that class, even if no matter which class you're playing, and get you a double barrel shotgun because that thing wrecks. And because it's only a double barrel, it reloads faster than some of the other shotguns, and you don't feel it, you don't feel that when you use a shotgun with any other class, it's like you pop out pop it out, and then like you are loading without a clip. You're just loading the shotgun, and it takes forever to reload. But that double barrel is the truth. He said he doesn't know why he's not in. I don't know either. Everything seems to be working fine on my end. But now y'all see more of my living room. Y'all can see my two TVs over there. The one that works and the one that doesn't work back there. And a few of the other things. Like there's gonna be some more. I'm gonna start putting some artwork and stuff on the walls. But my girl was acting crazy when I started putting some stuff out. So. Now, so I'm just waiting for her to be like, okay, you can put this up here. That's pretty much how it's working right now. Gotta heed. I think at this point, I might as well just wrap the show up because I've been killing them on the flow twice. And then I've been watching all of my DC shows, including I'm currently watching the second season of Supergirl with my girl, and it's Supergirl. And there's been a couple of times where I'm just like, can we watch anything else? But then I was like, nope, let's just get through Supergirl because once it's done, that's all that's on Netflix. I ain't got to worry about this anything. Yes, Thanos is coming, but I have no idea when I'm going to be able to see it because I'll have my daughter that weekend, and I know it's going to be packed. I don't know when I'm going to really be able to go. Maybe I might be able to go early on Saturday or Sunday, depending on. And I don't know. It's just kind of crazy. In fact, like, there's a couple things that I want to see. I never got a chance to see Pacific Rim 2. Like, I really want to see Pacific Rim 2. But the movie theater closest to me, stop showing Pacific Rim. It's not on the website. It ain't on nothing. Like, they just stopped showing the movie. Like, I'm like, damn, it's only been out for... No, it don't have to be good. Like, does Pacific Rim have to be good? You got monsters. I mean, you got robots punching each other and then punching large monsters in the face. Like, does Pacific Rim need to be good? You got, like I'm saying, it doesn't need to be good. Like,
John Boyega up in there though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you don't need to care about the story of Pacific Rim.
That's valid.
Robots punch monsters in the face.
That's still a valid.
Like, come on, like, what do you need? What else do you need? And he fell out again.
I think it's my camera. My camera's having a tough time staying connected because it keeps going in and out. I don't know what my camera's doing.
Well, go ahead and do your stuff real quick because I was just kind of feeling.
It's all good, man. So All right, so I went ahead and finished up Near Automata this weekend. That was great, and I've been getting into Ghost Wildlands a lot. Ghost Recon Wildlands, it's really really good, man. That game is legit. I am having a lot of fun with that. I did get tickets to go see Thanos. I got thanks to T-Mobile. 3 of us in the family are on T-Mobile. And man, 3 people got tickets for $5. So, so it is what it is. So, yes, sir. So I got 4 people in the theater the day after it really that Saturday morning, bruh, for less than $30. Less than $30. I got 4 tickets. Let's go.
I may have to go,
and 3D.
but
3D.
Damn.
That's
real.
Yes,
real.
sir.
That's real. That's real. That's more real than killing them on the floor twice.
Right. That's what I was saying, man. That's what I was saying, dog. Like, hey, I don't even understand, but boy, I got it and I love it. So, man, if you a member of T-Mobile and you don't have the T-Mobile Tuesdays app, you need to download it now and you need to get on there every Tuesday because you get free stuff, man. Free stuff. Go ahead and get that in. You paying for it. So go ahead and knock it out. But Mike, man, that's all I got, bro. Like, I don't have anything else. I do want to shout out everybody who joined us live in the chat, though. Christophe, Derek, aka Slasher, Simpson, Keith. Thank y'all. OFR hits 400 tomorrow, bro. They hit episode 400 mañana. And I sent them a clip. They were asking for information you would give people who wanted to start podcasting. What tips would you give them? What lessons learned? What would you give them? And so I did that. So,
you know what? The best advice that I ever gotten from a podcaster when I first started, believe it or not, came from Paris.
And
he told me one thing, and I stick by that. If you're not feeling it, don't do a show.
Yeah.
Don't do a show because you're gonna go and you're gonna do something subpar. You just be. Your people the people who listen to your show would rather it be they have to wait a week than to get a really terrible show. And that stuck by me a lot, because previously I've taken a lot of breaks. a lot of breaks. Mostly because of mental breaks for your boy. But
but it's necessary, nonetheless.
Yeah. It was necessary, but so far my mentals are straight. Like I ain't got to, I'm gonna tell y'all something for real. Here's something that I've only said a couple times, but almost everything that I do in life, that's creative, whether it's podcasting, whether it's painting, and all of this kind of stuff, I'm so critical of myself that I dread being on a podcast or doing painting or making cookies. Like I dread it so much. And like almost every painting that I've done, I only see failure because it didn't quite go the way that I expected to. I never look at a painting and say, that is the best I can do. You know what I mean? Like it's always like trying to obtain something. And like most of the paintings that people really like are paintings that I absolutely hate because I only see, like I'm a pessimist. So I only see everything that I didn't do right. But that pushes me to keep trying to improve. And like even like podcasting, like right before the podcast turns on, like I'm super nervous. Like even when I'm on a podcast that doesn't have a camera, I gotta wear a shirt because I sweat like a scared slave. When I'm on like my pits right now, not the driest place on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just something. It's something about like being a part of something creative and doing this. Even though there's a part of me that knows that I'm good at this. But there's also that part of me that hates everything that I've done. That's the reason why I can't listen to shows.
No, see, so here's the thing. So
I can't. And when I edit, especially Scarcasm, when I edit Scarcasm, I only trim off the beginning chime for the recorder, and like if there's anything that happened right after, like it's unless there's a mess up during the show that I have to stitch something together, like I can't listen to it. I only line up the music in the beginning and the end, and I leave the rest alone because I can't listen to it. If I listen to it, they will never come out.
But here's the thing, though. This is where me and you have always different. I do think you need to listen to your show because there's nothing like hearing your own voice to recognize your own tics, to recognize the own things that that might annoy you, to recognize them and acknowledge them so you can improve them for later. Right.
But I hate my voice.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. You ain't going to go off and change it. Like you ain't going to do the show like this. So, I mean, you might as well just go in and listen to it with a genuine critical ear and say, okay, what can I do to improve this or to improve my pacing or my syntax or what can I do to do
there's that other part of me that's like, F you, N-word, I know I'm dope. That I don't feel like I have to.
But is that a realistic assessment, though? See, that's how I look at it. See, I always look at it like I always want to get. I'm like you. I want to get better.
There's that two parts. There's those. There are always those two parts of me going back and forth.
Right.
So it's just really weird. Like it's like the two sides of me. But like. So like I'm glad people love what I do, because there's times when I don't love it, and if I'm mentally frail at the time, it kind of makes me feel like I don't love me.
See what you're saying. But you can't separate the performance from you? Like you can't separate the product from you?
No, because this is me. Like, outside of like, like the Scarfinger is me. It's me turned up to 11, but like it is me. So it's really hard to separate those things. Once I got past I would show up on a podcast and I would just scream for an hour, and go off and all this other crazy stuff. Once I settled into like, it made more sense for me to just be myself, and I give myself a lot to these podcasts, and I talk about myself and how I'm feeling and all that kind of stuff a lot. Especially on Scarcasm, because I think Scarcasm gives me the room to do that, and I think Chase gives me the room to do that. But like, I don't know. It's just weird, and it I don't think it's gonna change at all, because on one hand, like me feeling that way keeps me wanting to be better, keeps me wanting to do this, because I know there's always a different level to obtain.
It's interesting, man. It's just we both have the end goal, but we approach it via different objectives.
Exactly.
So now Simpson and Slash are in here trying to think up your a YouTube painting show. You got one of them say painting with Scar. Simpson said painting with Scar, and you're gonna have that painting with Bob Ross look.
I can't. Because if I get a fro, then I'm gonna look like Stephen A. Smith, because I got all this thinning, bro. Right. All this is thinning, so that means my hairline is gonna look, like I'm a half moon. This hairline, like it's just
walk around like Brown, having headbands on. That's 9 inches thick.
I have to put on the I call it the Lagos.
The Lagos. By the way, the name for your channel should be Scarred Canvas. Done. That's all you need.
No, I think I came up with an idea of what I really want to do. I think I'm just gonna put it on I'm gonna put it on my normal YouTube channel at first and see how that goes, and then I'll kind of branch out from there and just brand. But the brand is me, I guess, right now. So
okay, cool. All right,
and I'm gonna put up some paintings when I do the Facebook page. I'm gonna put up all the paintings, and look, for the most part, I only put up the ones that I feel are semi-successful. There are some ones where I have like completely messed up on. Like, and so I would do a painting and then I would get mad and then I would just blow on it, and just mess the whole painting up and just like, you know what, forget it, I'm done. And then I'll think of something else. So I'm gonna post them too. It's gonna all be there.
All right, you say that. All right, we're gonna see. We're gonna hold you to it. All right. Well, look, for everybody in the chat, for everybody joining us live, everybody listening to us after this thing is done. We really appreciate you coming out listening to us. Hey, rate us. Appreciate it. Share it with somebody. Send somebody a link. Review us and let us know what you think, man. We really appreciate it. We're still trying to grow this thing and get it done. So you join Scar and them on the Scarcasm game nights. Normally Mondays after the show, but
no, because Chase started recording that Doki Doki crap.
All right,
on
so
Sundays and
formerly Mondays.
So right now we don't have a Scarcasm game night because somebody decided he wanted to do Doki Doki instead. In fact, right before this show started, my Steam popped up saying Chase is playing Doki Doki. That's the reason why Chase ass ain't here today.
Okay, Chase. You have been warned. Check out the OMG hour. Check out those cats over there. OMGnexus.com. Of course, they're Open Forum Radio. You can go to openforumradio.com and get directed there as well. Open Forum Radio is at 400 again. Congrats, y'all, this week. Hey, thank you everybody for watching.
Congratulations.
Thank you, dog. We appreciate that. We will be back in your ears and in front of your eyeballs again next week. Until then, peace out to the Warriors.
Peace out to the Warriors.